What's good, everybody? YouTube, Happy New Year's, man. No, we are not in our original setting today. Gotta look around, you know what I'm saying? Gotta make sure we look out for the ops, you know what I'm saying? But no, we're not in our original setting today. But we just chilling in the Malibu, nothing major. Getting ready to head home in a few hours or whatnot. It's gonna be a pretty decent drive, but anyways, I had to record this as a straight shoot. No edits, no cuts here today. Don't mind if the camera's kind of lopsided. We're just gonna jump into it here. Just wanted to tell you guys that with it being a new year, this is our time to really think about how blessed we are, man. You know, God places certain people in your life for a reason. He places certain things and certain predicaments in your life for a reason. And, you know, before I even pressed record on this video, making this video, I had just literally called my brother. Not called him, but I sent a long video message to him about something we fell out about. You know, I didn't really address the details at hand. Well, I won't address the details here at hand either for obvious reasons. You know, keep that confidential or whatnot. But yeah, so anyways, long story short, I reached out to him, you know, for the first time in several months, I'll say, just to wish him a happy new year, you know, make sure he was doing good or whatnot, tell him I still love him, and realize something, man. You know, some time ago, he was one of the first people who told me that you can always take the memories with you as you continue going on in life. It's crazy, because the irony in this video is that this is what we have to do to keep pushing forward, bro. You know, I know some of us want to be stuck in the past, and we want to be stuck on that same person, you know, that same job, that same situation. We want to be stuck in that same scenario with a woman, right? You want to be stuck, you know, we want to think about these things. We want to be stuck there where we are, you know, in the present. We want to be stuck there instead of trying to think ahead and want better for our lives, right? At times. And this is not everybody, obviously, you know, but for the majority of society today, especially in the Western community, for the majority of the society today, you know, TikTok has destroyed the brains. Social media has destroyed the brains of literally everybody, you know. The attention span of the average human now is at least 8 seconds. You can look this shit up. This is not the press just throwing shit at you. You know what I'm saying? I had to air my car out, by the way. You know, your boy had to a little earlier, so don't even don't judge. Okay. Anyways, man. Before we get sidetracked, yeah. So it just made me realize a lot that, you know, time will go by, and as time goes by, man, we got to realize that we'll always be able to take the memory of what we had with us in order to strengthen us on our journey, on our path. You know, it's kind of ironic that, you know, I had chose today of all days to send them that, and I chose today of all days to want to go ahead and just upload this video the first day of the year. So why the fuck not, right? I missed y'all, man. So anyways, we have to get back into ourselves, you know. We have to invest back into ourselves this year. So I realized something. As the years passed, you know, I was always trying to mirror my peers, mirror my, you know, people who I consider confidants. So I tried to mirror people who I surrounded myself around, and there's nothing wrong with that. You always want to learn from people who are a step above you. You always want to surround yourself around knowledgeable people. You know, you are the sum of the 5 people you hang around. They don't just say that for a reason. So I always tried to mirror, you know, those actions because I wanted to stay in a positive light. I didn't want to sell drugs. You know, times was hard, yeah, but I didn't really do no goofy shit or nothing like that. You know, I was never really that sort of character. So I always wanted to surround myself around people who were like-minded, just like me. And I was never really the one to really, you know, be all zany and be all out there. Hey, hit like, hit subscribe. You know, all that bullshit, man. You know, like if you know, if the viewers come, they come. If y'all come, y'all come. You know, I was never really the person to be, you know, just out there, be extroverted. Not really into my college years, but Until then, I wasn't really the most extroverted person in the world. I was always to myself, I was always introverted. I always just wanted to surround myself around people who were on the same level as me, thinking level, but I mirrored myself after those people, man. And, in the midst of it, I left out the part where I was always supposed to keep a part of myself, What do I mean by that? Well, I feel like I got lost on the way because after all I've gained, after all the knowledge that I've learned, I failed to gain the most important thing, and that was to always keep elements of myself. I always wanted to be exactly like that other person. I always wanted to mirror them and go toe to toe, on a healthy competitive scale, not an unhealthy one, just on a healthy scale. I always wanted to be competitive, go toe to toe. But what I realized, man, losing a part of myself in that made me realize that I was always trying to be the next version of somebody else. And I forgot how to be the first version of me, the first Maverick, the first Prince Maverick at that. I forgot how to become the very first version of myself. Everybody leaves legacies behind, man. That's a legacy that I want to leave behind. It's time to start my journey. And so for you, I'm going to make this short because it's the new year. Y'all got shit to do. Y'all got to get out and do shit, man. So, bitches, fuck, whatever. Places to be, kids to hang out with, be with, stuff like that. Right? Anyways, getting in the gym is something that I dedicated my year to a lot. I felt like I didn't really succeed in my goal, and I don't really do it's a new year, it's new me. That was bullshit. I don't lie to myself, dog. I don't believe in man's traditions like that, to be completely honest with you, bro. Not fully. It's just, not really my cup of tea to be one of those cats. I just set a goal, I put my mind to it, and I just fucking want to do it. All right, that's it. That's all. So I failed last year because I allowed so much to go on around me, man. So much of my life was changing. It's just such a fast pace. 2023 was a crazy year for me. It went like that, dog. It flew. So yeah, a lot's changed in my life, man, in a short period of time. So I was very distracted, bro. Even by work, man. It was just work. Barely any fun, or barely any time to really progress and get to the next stage, get to the next level. So I failed my goal of working out. So this year, I want to put on at least 40 more pounds, man. So, hey, I'm going to definitely upload a video. Hope y'all make sure y'all check that one out once your boy hit his goal, you hear me? But other than that, man, we got to get back to ourselves. That's one way we can start, fellas. Just hitting those weights, man. It takes out that frustration that you had. It helps clear your brain, bro. It helps clear your psyche. And most importantly, you look good. You feel good. So what am I trying to get at here? The point is that, I failed to do this, a simple thing like just getting up to work out. I failed to do things like that on a consistent level because I was so caught up now, so busy just trying to be the next version of my peers and not focus on trying to become and invest back into myself. And that's the purpose of this video, to invest in ourselves, man. I had to drag that out for a reason because this is it. The devil want to take over. You want to take over your mind. The enemy want to attack your brain, bro. This is why we have to think with our mind over the matter of any situation we in, bro. We have to think and put God first before we move forward, bro. That's why I failed. I didn't put God first. I didn't put him in front of my steps. You know what I'm saying? That's why I failed. But this year, we all had to succeed, man. By actually learning how to eat good again, eat healthy, And I feel like starting off with little things like that, the simple things, because I was always focused on the big things, the simple things, the little things. I left out the things that you gotta, like wake up in the morning, take your vitamins. I was leaving stuff out like that, man. I was neglecting my overall health because of the things that had occurred, you know what I'm saying? Gaining the family, stepkids, things like that, you feel me? More work on the side, trying to make a YouTube, trying to Well, I just got this YouTube up. So I would say, when I was doing trades and stuff like that, trying to do sales on the side, I was so distracted. But in reality, I had just remembered the reason why I had wanted to make this YouTube channel in the first place. It was to finally start doing things on my own accord, something that I want to do, not an idea that was given to me. Not that I would never take constructive criticism, because that's always welcome. That's always been who I am. I would never be hard pressed about that. I thank you for anybody who does share that with me. That's always what I would take in. However, what I'm trying to tell y'all is that I got lost in the sauce. I got lost in the shuffle, and I'm not really big on admitting that, to be honest. It's crazy that I'm actually coming clean about this right now, but that was the truth, man. And I know this is kind of raw. Like I said, this is, I just wanted to do the straight shoot style for a reason. No edits. I wanted to do it this way for a reason, because at the end of the day, man, we got to get to the bag. You know what I'm saying? We got to get to the bag, but we can't. We got to get to, investing and changing ourselves for the better. But what we cannot do, and this is what y'all can take away from this, what we can't do is, and we can learn from our peers, by the way. That's the most important thing I forgot to mention. We can learn from our peers. But what we cannot do is get lost in the sauce and try to become them and try to be them. You can mirror them. You can take bits and pieces. You can take this, that, third, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. You can take bits and pieces here and there, and you can mold those pieces, grind it up, and you can create those elements to shift it into something that is original. It's something that is you. So I decided to take a little bits and pieces of that myself. Just looking back on it now, because I failed to do this. But now I'm taking little bits and pieces of my past, my memories, the things that I've been through, the people I've surrounded myself with. And now I'm taking certain elements of that and I'm combining it into one. And I'm making it my own thing, and I'm being my own person. So I was shitted on when I had to separate myself from certain members of my family, because I had to finally realize something, boom, my life had changed in a quick second last year, in a heartbeat. So I had to hurry up and change, right? So a lot had to be taken serious, and, it came with a lot of sacrifice. And people didn't really take the time to understand that, but I tried to make people understand, but I failed. But the thing about it is, man, we have to learn that investing in ourselves is the most important thing. Sometimes you have to sacrifice that time. Sometimes you got to sacrifice, being with certain friends and peers, and, you take certain elements with you that you've learned on your journey, and you keep pushing forward, bro. You use the memories that you have to strengthen your journey, and that's what I'm going to do in order to get back in the gym consistently, man. So I'll pray for the kid. That's what I'm going to do, If, again, it seems like I stretched that out, it was on purpose, all right? So, yeah. Anyways, point is, if you actually do things to fill up your schedule, especially fellas, if you actually do things to fill up your schedule, take that 12-hour shift, you know what I'm saying? Do the overtime, bro. Finish your regular 8-hour shift at work, you know what I'm saying? Do it, bro. Just do it. You feel me? You gotta shine above that shit, man, and just fucking do it. Just do it, bro. Knock it out. Because there's gonna come a time where we don't get these same opportunities anymore. We wouldn't retrieve these same sort of opportunities anymore, and we wouldn't have access to these type of opportunities that are on the table. And that's what I failed to realize, man. I got lost in the sauce, bro. I realized that it's a whole freaking platform named YouTube that I can express these things out to, when I didn't really have anybody to really share this shit with. So it got to me, man. Like, oh shit, I can actually get this YouTube thing a chance and see if anybody is feeling the same way I do. Because right now, nobody, I don't really want to fuck with nobody. Not a lot of people really wanted to fuck with me. Cool. But I had to make that sacrifice. I had to start somewhere. And thankfully, it paid off. Thankfully, it paid off. Now I got my Malibu back. Now I got a lot of things in my life back, you know. Now I'm actually giving a fuck about my health again. Now I'm actually, you know, got the mindset where I want to succeed in my goal, where I failed last year and gaining 40 pounds. Now I'm back on that because I had to take the time out and realize that my life was changing in real time. In real time, bro. And it can hit you quick, but it's a season for everything. God said it's a season for everything, for laughing, crying, joy, you name it. It's a season for everything, bro. And it was a season for me to go through what I went through. It was a season for me to be around the people that I was around that are no longer in my life right now. They were only there for a season. They were only there for a season, man, to get me to where I needed to be today. And I was down about it. I was sad when I had to lose people on the road, bro. You know, but all these months later that's passed, bro, I now realize that it was done to strengthen me. I couldn't see it in real time, but, you know, looking back on it, I'm going to utilize that memory to strengthen my journey. What about you? And that's it, man. That's all I got for y'all. I can drag this out longer, but I feel like I already took up enough of y'all time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's it. Y'all got shit to do. It's hoes to fuck. It's family to be with. It's liquor to finish that y'all started last night, right? I was just fucking with y'all, man. But, you know, I got shit to do. So, this has still been a Mind Over Matter production. I just want to end it with this, man. You know, getting back into the word is important, man. You know, another thing before I let y'all go, getting back to your word is important, man. We got to learn how to put God in front of us, bro, before we take our next step on this journey, on this brand new year, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to learn how to trust his word because too much, bro, we follow man's traditions and we don't really know what the fuck we're doing, man. You know, but always remember, bro, he will lead the 99 to come to you, bro. Come to the one to point you to the right direction, point you down the right road, lead you down the right steps, man. All we got to do is accept it and take it. You know, we could be egotistical. We can be, you know, very narcissistic as humans, you know, even when we don't even realize it. So yeah, man, that's it, bro. That's all we got to do, man. We just gotta get better. You know, I'm not perfect. I'm not coming up there holding it down. I'm not perfect. We gotta all do better, bro. I pray for you. You pray for me, man. We gotta all do better, bro. That's what you want, man. You don't want us sitting on the couch, you know what I'm saying, slouched up. Oh, baby, you want to take care of me? Oh, take care of me. Pay all my bills, even though I'm supposed to be the man. You know, I'm supposed to be the man of the house, but you pay all the bills. You know, he doesn't want that in us, man. Fellas, you know that, man. All right, baby. All right. You want dinner done, too? Oh, you want me to get your bath water on it, too? You want me to do that? You know, like, what else you want? You know, I don't want us to be lazy, man. I don't want us to be lazy. I want us to be sloth, you know. I want us to get out here and get it. Lead the next person to him, back to his word. Show the next person that they can get out here and grind and hustle. You don't got to be stuck in our 9 to 5s forever, man, you know. So, yeah, that's it, man. Anyways, hit like. Shout out to the boy, Mind Over Matter Productions. This is still Ben, so I thank y'all for sticking around. Again, hope y'all have a great Happy New Year. Cheers.